Can you tell me, so kind of what's lovely about the book is strung together with the encounters with Jesus, are your own encounters with Jesus.
Mm.
Could you tell me maybe one of those encounters that is really important to you, that has made the biggest difference maybe in your life?
Oh, that's quite a hard
It
question.
really is.
I suppose the one that just comes to mind immediately, again, perhaps in a rather random way, is the encounter I talk about when I felt a strong calling to ordination, although at that time women could not be ordained as priests. And it was a very, quite a visceral sense, really, that I think I say that I've been at a pantomime. And I came back that night to the flat that I lived in at the time in London and was lying in bed and had this really, really strong sense of Christ at my side, calling me to put myself forward for ordination. And it was not something I wanted. And it reminded me a lot of that Old Testament scene of Jacob wrestling with God. And I had a real wrestle. I can still remember lying in bed and crying and struggling and saying to Christ, I do not want to do this. I can serve you much better as a speech and language therapist, as a family therapist, and all the time having that sense that I was being pursued, really. And then I began to hear a song playing in my head, and it was a song of those days called You Laid Aside Your Majesty, Gave Up Everything for Me. And I really sensed Christ saying, I gave up everything for you, and I want you to give up the journey you're on at the moment to go on a different route. And it will not be sacrifice if you say yes. And at that point, I said yes to Christ and felt this amazing sense of peace that I can only describe as mysterious.